Welcome to this episode of Happy Mail. I'm Lisa Dempsey, and I am the founder of the Forgotten Wishes Foundation. And we believe that community, connection, and inclusion are essential to combating the loneliness and isolation that way too many people with disabilities feel every day. In this episode of Happy Mail, we're going to show you one of our new forms, and you can find this on the website or in our How to Host a Card Party Initiative guidebook, and it's called the Card Maker form. The Card Maker form is extremely simple. It just asks a few little questions like, what's your favorite animal? What's your favorite color? What celebrity would you love to meet? It's pretty simple. You can look at it online. You can email us if you have questions about those. But let me show you how it makes a difference when the reader receives the card. Today, I have these two lovely 5x7 flat cards. So it's just the one-sided card. This card was made with craft paper on the back and then a couple little stickers. And it's just delightful, just the way that it is. Let me read you the message on the back. It says, "Hello, friend. My name is Marion. I live in a small town just north of Houston. I like to draw pictures. It makes me feel happy and relaxed. I like to use so many colors in my pictures. I also like to play board games. Monopoly is my favorite. My sister and I played it many times. It helped me learn to count correctly. My little dog likes to snuggle with me. His name is Sweetie. Remember to have fun with your friends. Smile, and others will smile with you." Now, for the reader to have a little bit more context and information about Marion, she has included one of the Card Maker forms. Marion, who lives in Porter, her favorite animal, can you guess, is a dog. Her favorite color is red. Her favorite toy or game is Monopoly. Oh, one of her favorite movies is The Sound of Music. I wish I could sing The Hills Are Alive. The celebrity or singer that she'd like to meet is Taylor Swift. And Marion is part of the Delta Kappa Gamma Teachers Club. And they got together and they had a card party for us. Another card that was made there was made by Lucy, another example of the 5x7 flat. And this one is so awesome. All she did was use some colored pencils and some lines and created just a frame. She had just used some tape to frame it off and then pulled the tape off when she was done. On the back, she put a nice little quote and then just wrote a little note. The quote says, "Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star." And she just says, "Dear friend, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Do you have a hobby? I like to read and to write to friends. Your friend, Lucy." And then Lucy's card tells us a little bit more about her. Her favorite animal is also a dog, but her favorite toy is Legos. Her favorite movie is Finding Nemo. Yes, just keep swimming. And she would also like to meet Taylor Swift. Very interesting. So, those are two great examples of the 5x7 flat card, and as you can see, they're just lovely and nice little personal messages. Thanks for joining us today at this episode of Happy Mail. At the Forgotten Wishes Foundation, we work with volunteers across the country, in person and virtually, to host card parties. At card parties, all of our volunteers craft cards, letters, and messages that will go to our Forget Me Not Friends Club members.